in Buru. I was like, this is very interesting. Who is behind it? And we have the lady behind it, who is Sari Kanti-Paul. She's live in studio with us this morning. Good morning. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well. Well, thank you so much for having me here today.
Yeah, but it's always so dope to see like creative stuff coming from Kenya and made in Kenya and by Kenyans. So it's great to have you on here. And obviously, this is all part of Shade Shares, which is based in Buru. So at Buru, if you're listening, we're talking about good things about your area.
Yeah, 1258.
So we need to know the story, the very beginning. How did all of this start?
Okay.
Yeah.
So Shade Shares, basically what we are doing is we are making this world of ours a better place, a pair of shade shares at a time.
Yeah.
And how we do it here in Kenya is we are working together with World Vision Kenya and World Vision Finland.
Yeah.
I'm from Finland.
Yeah.
We have a Finnish team and we have a Kenyan team.
Okay.
And basically the Kenyan side, what happens here is that with the help of World Vision, they have first done the initial training, which means they have trained those Kariobangi youth, literacy, entrepreneurial skills, finance skills, life skills.
Yeah.
Once they have shown commitment that they are ready to change their lives, enough is enough where they come from, then they join projects like Shade Shares.
Okay.
And in Buruburu, in SOS Village, we have our workshop. We have had an expert from Finland who came here from February, March onwards, training these young people who basically hadn't held a drill in their hands beforehand.
Yeah.
And now they are actually making these cool classes. So how it works is that we have employed 12 young adults, men and women.
Yeah.
They come there. They are our employees. We look after them. We pay their salaries. We work together with World Vision. And they make these classes. And these are, the world is full of sunglasses.
Yes. Yeah.
But these are sunglasses with a story. These are sunglasses with a significance. And sunglasses that we can actually change the world.
Yeah, and they look good as well because, if you drive, and the world is full of sunglasses. It's true. Like you drive down Uhuru Highway,
there's people selling with plastic sunglasses
all
everywhere.
over.
Yes.
But I've never seen sunglasses like this. And then on the inside, there's like made in Kenya. It just makes you so proud once you see that.
I'm glad that you hear that way.
Yeah.
So these have many different facets. So first of all, these are wooden, as you mentioned earlier. Again, world is full of plastic sunglasses.
Yeah. Yes.
These are a little bit different. One side which is very important is the sustainability.
Yeah.
These are recyclable, so we are not burdening our earth more than necessary. But these are also proper sunglasses. These are not those cheapy ones because we have polarized lenses. So people, when they wear them anywhere around the world, they're not going to damage their eyes.
Yeah.
So these are safe to wear, but they are also cool to wear.
Yeah.
But the secret or the story here is that we customize these.
Okay.
So, because I come from Finland, so we started sort of the sales and the promotional side in Finland.
Yeah.
Now Kenya is following. Kenya does the production from day one.
Yeah.
But we are also going to do the same activities here as in Finland.
Yeah.
So what has happened in Finland in the last 6 months' time is that I've been targeting the B2B side there. I've been visiting a lot of Finnish companies, and I have signed almost 4,000 pairs of Shade Shares glasses for those companies.
Yeah.
They're ready to purchase them. And how it goes is that when we customize the glasses, we have basically two ways of doing it. We have engaged brand ambassadors in Finland, celebrities, musicians, sports stars, rock bands, sports teams.
Yeah.
And when we customize them for them, the story is always the same. Whether the glasses are customized for a company or for a celebrity, individual, 20% of the sales price of each class sold anywhere around the world goes to employ Kariobangi slum youth every time. So that is automatic what happens.
Yeah.
Then the other part in Finland is that the brand owner, let's say it's a rock star or an ice hockey player or a company, they also can then decide a Finnish charity cause where 10% of the classes price goes. So that's why we think that we are doing good globally and from the Finnish perspective locally as well.
Yeah.
The Kenyan side is, of course, our aim is here to make some social impact.
Yeah.
To employ your youth, to give them a possibility to have a better future. 2 days ago, when I spent 6 hours in our workshop having one-to-one discussions with all of our workers, I asked them what their lives were before they joined Shade Says. I asked all of them, what are your dreams? Every one of them said that the first dream is that they want to provide a better future for their children because they have children. And that's universal.
Yeah.
Every mum and dad wants to do that. And I said, you're a wonderful role model because you can show your child that doing this, being committed to this project, you're showing a very, very good example. And I also hope that it doesn't necessarily need to be so that they're going to make Shade Shares classes forever. We want to equip them with skills, entrepreneurial skills, so they can start.
They can do their own.
Companies.
Yeah,
they can employ other people and whatever.
That's really powerful, and I really want to. And it's funny that you talk to them, because one thing that I wanted to know was their stories as well. So we can get into that in the next 3 minutes. We're going to put up pictures of this made in Kenya shades. Trust me, they look so dope. But if you have any questions with the stars this morning, we're with Sari, who is telling us all about this made in Kenya shades under Shade Shares, and the workshop is in Buruburu. What Wakis?
Yes, Buruburu SOS Village, where majority of the people who come around that area of Buruburu wasa kutoka Umu, wasa kutoka K South, wasa kutoka Inako Water.
Yeah.
They always go to the Buruburu SOS Village to do all sorts of things.
Yeah.
But now this particular thing that we have in studio today, the Shade Shares concept, is just too amazing.
It's sunglasses. They are wooden and they're so funky and so cool. And we've actually
they're environmental friendly.
Yeah, so we've posted up a photo of them on our Twitter page. You can check that out at Kiss100 Kenya. But as you're doing that, Sari is telling us just the story behind it. As of now, you have 12 young Kenyans who are working, and you took them through training. And all of this it's only been 6 months?
Absolutely. And that's the amazing thing. Like, I couldn't be prouder of our team.
Yeah.
Basically, March when we started, I would say that most of them hadn't held a drill in their hands. And now they are actually making these. And what I want to emphasize is that we are not running a sweatshop.
Yeah.
We have high-tech machinery there. We have printers, lasers, we have lens machines.
Yeah.
And it's just that the hand part, because we are proud of that, the lacquering, the gluing, the filing, putting the glasses together, that's the skill that they have acquired. But really, in 6 months' time, when we look at the glasses we produce at the beginning of the year, we go, oh boy. and when we look at them now, it's just like, when you start your R&D from pretty low, the curve is just so steep.
And this is the first base in Africa.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so that's
in Kenya.
Yeah.
In Buruburu.
That's really amazing. And we're going to get to the opportunities for young Kenyans to actually be part of this and be part of, making something that looks so good, is so quality, and is by Kenyans for Kenyans. But before we get to that, you mentioned that you were talking to your employees and asking them about their stories. And it's always interesting to learn, how did they even then get on this? Because we've had how you now have come. So how did they get on board this project?
Yes. So as I said earlier, with the help of World Vision, they do a lot of wonderful work in these slums. They tell about their programs. So they find these youths who are ready to change their lives. They do the initial training, and once they have proven the commitment, then they join projects like ours. And now that they have been with us since March, like 2 days ago when I had those talks, I asked about where they come from, their background, and how their lives have changed since they joined Shade Shares. And I tell you, there were a lot of tears on both sides. They do understand that this might be this kind of opportunity they have in their lives. And what I try to emphasize is that, yes, I am in a way a boss or manager or shareholder of this company. But what I'm saying, I'm a human leader, and we are a team. We have formed a Kenyan-Finnish team, and we couldn't do this without them. They couldn't do it without us. So I've promised them that I'm ready to give my 100%. I'm living and breathing this project 24/7, and that's what I'm expecting from them. And that's what we have seen from them. We have had tight deadlines. We have had to ask them to do overtime and whatever, and they have just delivered.
And for you personally, especially because I love that you say you're a human leader. So in the 6 months, is there one moment that you're like, this is why I'm doing this? Something happened, or you saw it in front of your eyes, something transform, and you were just like, this is why we're doing this project.
Well,
yeah.
One first thing was because earlier we had the glasses on PDF mock-ups to actually have the physical product, put it on your head and go, geez, these look cool and I can see these and these protect my eyes and whatever. But because our societies are so different, I have employed in Finland hundreds of people through my companies earlier. Now I'm dealing with Kenya and Kenyans, and that was again another reason why I wanted to have those talks with our employees, is that when I learned them better, their backgrounds, the way how Kenya works, the way how they work, I can understand, I can do my job better. But the stories that happen here, I'll give you a couple of very concrete examples which are like, I mean, warming my heart every day, is that because we say we look after you, we make sure that we pay you every week, we have given you insurance, we provide food for them, we pay for their bus fares. We had a lady who was 8 months pregnant when I was here first time in May. She was really worried what's going to happen to her when she delivers the baby. Is she going to be kicked out of this program? And I said no. At that moment, I launched 3-month paid maternity leave for all Shades workers.
Wow.
At that moment, I launched 3-week paid paternity leave
for the fathers.
For the fathers.
Yeah.
3 weeks ago, one of our workers, his home burned down.
Yeah.
Luckily, nothing happened to his family. We made sure that the baby got to hospital to check that whether she had inhaled smoke. And we said to our employee, go back to work, we will find carpenters, we will rebuild your home, which we did in a week. We bought furniture, we bought clothing. 2 days ago, when myself and our managing director Jan-Erik Westergaard, who is the guy behind this one, we came from Finland with 48 kilos of children's clothing in our suitcases. Because I made a Facebook post a week before our departure, saying to people, I'm going to go, I don't need all that space in my suitcases, I'll put a couple of my clothes there, I'll be fine. And I got hundreds of people contacting me and say, I want to donate. So we came there and we had beautiful shoes and clothes and whatever to give to these people. So this is like, there are people who are not in our team but who have heard about this one and they want to be part of this
team.
Yes.
And I think for me it's just like the pride in having something of quality that is made in my country. And you know, so now it's just like, okay, goodbye Uhuru Highway Optica, like buying their shades, and now something that has been made with somebody with like a good and a powerful story. I know that the staff now is going to graduate. If they've done all of this in 6 months, they need to graduate to the point where now they rise up and they get like promotions. And then guess what, Team Adele, Team Shafi, there's empty spots, right? So how can you be part of? Big shout out to Brian Babu, who's already like, yo, I'm seeing those shades. Please share their contacts ASAP. So if you just check it in, we're hanging out with Sari. Sari's behind Shade Shares, and they actually have made in Kenya shades, sunglasses.
Not just shades, not just sunglasses, because you know you can get them on Uhuru Highway.
Proper.
These are A1 sunglasses.
And they're proper ones. You can check out the photos, and they're made out of wood, so sustainability is really big. And even the case is actually quite cute. So we've put up the photo on Kiss 100 Kenya, and right now there are about 12 young Kenyans in Buru. The workshop is in Buru, who are actually making these shades, and they're so dope. And now we want to move it to a level where this opportunity serves many, many more young Kenyans. Now, what's really amazing is that you guys are working. It's only 6 months old here, but you're working on a plan to make it such that the Kenyan side of things runs as its own industry in terms of like its own marketing, its own faces, and have more people in the workshop, right?
Absolutely. So with the workshop people working there, yes, we have those 12, but our dream and our goal is that in the upcoming year, some of these, they will become supervisors. We will get a new trainee group there, and that's like the rotation. We will have tens and hundreds who we are going to train. So that's like the production side. And our big wish and target is that Kenya will not remain as a production side.
Yeah.
What I told you earlier about the activities what we've achieved in Finland, we want to basically repeat them here.
Yeah.
We want to penetrate the Kenyan B2B market. We want to find Kenyan companies who, by purchasing these as their corporate gifts or whatever use they configure for them, want to be part of the journey, want to be part of this story. They get a cool product which they can utilize in many, many different ways, but then they know that by buying these for their VIP guests, for their employees, to share these out at promotional events and festivals or whatever, they are supporting Kenyan youths to be employed. So we want to penetrate the B2B side. We also absolutely want to penetrate the B2C side, want to see thousands and tens of thousands of Kenyans wearing shade shares and being proud of being this journey as well. And a third avenue is we want to be doing being part in festivals, concerts, events, and whatever, telling our story, because the fact is always we need to come like the story first. The glasses are there, they are cool, they are dope, as you said, but they are just glasses. We could have any other product, but now we have glasses. In the future we might have other products too. But people need to fall in love with the story and just say,
and embrace now
exactly
the end product.
That's right. And as I said, people many times have several pairs of sunglasses. So when they purchase these, I'm not thinking that this might be their only pair or whatever, but they are making a statement. They're not only buying a pair of sunglasses. And when I started selling these, there is a book which is really good. It's called Shoe Dog. It's written by Nike's creator, Phil Knight. And when he said that when he realized when he was selling his shoes at the age of 24, he realized he's not selling shoes. He's selling passionate for running and exercise. When I meet people, I'm not selling sunglasses. I'm selling our story. And sunglasses are just a brilliant side product in a way.
And for me, what kicks for me is just like seeing made in Kenya on something that's so different.
So dope, so amazing.
There's a sense of quality, pride, and I'm just like, what?
From Buru.
I mean,
we've been waiting for something dope to come out of Buru until today. Okay, after Matris and Sonko. Yes, you know, our governor is from Buru also.
And one more thing with this penetrating the Kenyan market, not only sort of on the business side, we are talking with a lot of lovely Kenyan celebrities because we want to get them on board as brand ambassadors, the same way as we have done in Finland. So those negotiations are going on, and hopefully very soon we can reveal some names. And we can see some buzz happening there, because many of them have similar backgrounds, and they are now in a position that they can influence. They have hundreds of thousands of fans who they can say, hey, be part of this journey.
I just love that, you know, it's something so quality from just right here in Kenya for us, you know, and why not? Why not? So Sari, we're so happy that you could join us this morning, and I could actually see these sunglasses and touch them, be like, oh my God, and see the made in Kenya sign and just hear the story behind it. And of course, we'll put a link to the website so people can read more about the story. But send our love to everybody who's currently at the workshop, like working.
We'll come and visit. We'll definitely come and visit.
That's definitely
great.
Yes.
We will definitely come and visit. But to all the Team Adele, Team Shafi members who want to get in touch, we'll put up the websites just so that they can know when the next training opportunities are.
And the ones who want to buy, like, you know, many of them who are asking how much is it, like Brian Babu, one of the best stylists in the country. We'll give you all those details.
But thank you for coming to